The Black Room, le CD de The Editors, a bien failli ne pas sortir en France. Dorénavant, c'est chose faite. Il faut dire que le buzz qui entoure ce groupe de Birmingham y est pour beaucoup. Confirmation tout de suite dans Digital Rock.
The reviews for the record have been really good and we're really happy with that, and we haven't been we haven't really been championed by anyone. I mean, the press has been good when we've had it and we're getting more and more press as a result of people liking the record, but we've never been, no one's ever said, look, here are editors, maybe you've heard one record or they're the best new band in Britain. No one's ever said that about us, People have kind of found out about us by hearing a record and going to see a show, and the fan base has grown organically and people are falling in love with us for the right reason. People are banging on about some kind of 80s indie guitar scene or revival, whatever, and I, to be honest, don't have a clue what that is about, Bands like Joy Division and the Bunnymen and the Chameleons are not bands that influenced us when we were growing up because we were too young, I wasn't even born when Ian Curtis killed himself. When we met as people, we were bonding over records by The Strokes and Elbow, and I'm a massive Radiohead fan, and R.E.M. and bands like that. And we got into guitar music in the first place because of the age we were. Bands like Oasis and Blur in '94 with the Britpop thing just exploding, was everywhere, and that was what made me want to be in a band. There are two sides to what we do, I think. I mean, people go on about how dark and miserable we may be. I don't think it is, I'm singing about the bigger things in life, but things that affect everyone. I do try and infuse hope into some of the lyrics. Some of the lyrics are a bit bleak, but it's, everything that's touched me and moved me when I was listening to music, has done that, have sung about things of bigger than just going down the shops and buying a bag of chips or whatever. Live radio interview in France and found out that the back room is a place for gay men to get off sex in gay clubs, which is not something we knew about, but it was interesting finding out live on the radio, that's for sure. But no, it comes from the lyric to Camera, a song on the record, which is the centrepiece of the record. It's a song that we surprised ourselves with. We set ourselves a new benchmark, and we weren't expecting that type of sound and music to come out of us, and it felt very important. We're very proud of it. I think our sound, it works in arenas. We're not scared of making big music. There are some kind of epic moments to our record, and they could translate well in big spaces, and yeah, it's just exciting and playing to that many people. And but you're right, it's not small and sweaty like our club shows are, and they're very much in your face, and you can we do. There's a bit of a punk rock spirit when we play live, and things get broken, and we're not so worried about the technicalities, playing every note correctly. That's not so important. It's about the moment. But on these big stages where we're not allowed to break anything, we have to be a bit more careful. And we're not wearing slippers or anything, but we have to treat the stage with class.
Channels 1 and 2, where it says kick. Are they on north, or are they down a bit?